Digital SLR cameras are no longer only for journalists and professional photographers. Now even the amateur user can pick up one of these units and get stuck straight in. We've seen these digital SLRs also develop to the point where they are used not only for photography but also for recording full HD video of a super high quality. Here we have Canon's latest offering, which offers truly revolutionary breakthroughs, especially for videography. Welcome to IFTY's Tech Corner, where today we're looking at the Canon EOS 70D. The EOS 70D is a mid-range SLR for enthusiast photographers that from the outside looks like a sensible, indeed desirable, upgrade to the EOS 60D. It borrows many of the best bits from Canon's existing SLRs, including the autofocus sensor from the EOS 7D, the fully articulated touchscreen from the EOS 650 and 700D, also known as the Rebel T4i and the T5i, and even built-in Wi-Fi from the EOS 6D. But on the inside it sports an entirely new sensor that is potentially revolutionary. It offers a 20.2 megapixel resolution but uses a Dual-Pixel CMOS AF design in which every single pixel is split into two separately readable photodiodes facing left and right. This means that in principle they are all capable of phase detection, autofocus in live view and movie mode. In simple terms, what does this mean? The end result is fast autofocus, really fast, even during live video recording. Also included is the ability to lock onto and track a subject, keeping the subject in focus no matter where it moves. These in itself are revolutionary with digital SLRs. We'll test all these features in following videos. For now, let's take a quick look at what's in the box. So inside here we have our usual manuals and other literature. Underneath the box here I have my 3-pin charger cable. Now you would usually have your lens here if you purchase a kit version. I went for body only because I've got my own lenses anyway, so you would usually get the lens here, which is why you've got the empty space on this side of the box. If I remove this bit of card, we have a USB cable to transfer photos across to your computer. We have the actual battery charger itself. So a standard Canon battery charger there. We have a EOS 70D neck strap and the actual battery unit itself. And finally we have the actual camera unit. So as I said, this is the body only unit I have here. And there we have the Canon EOS 70D. Taking a quick look around the camera, now the camera itself is pretty standard along with other cameras in the EOS range. What's really changed is on the inside, which we'll come to shortly. Across the front we can see that it's pretty standard, not much has changed. On the bottom we've got the normal battery door here, just like we have on other Canon EOS cameras, along with the tripod mount here. And on this side we have a small manual flash button, a small speaker just under the grille there. And underneath these doors we have the mic and remote ports, as well as the HDMI and AV out ports, covered by these rubber doors that keeps them free from dirt and grime. On the back, again, pretty standard controls and features across the camera. We've got a nice mode button here to toggle between photo and video, and a start-stop button to start and stop video capture, along with that nice big articulated touch screen there. And if we move across to this side, nothing on this side except a slot for your SD card. Class 10 SD card is highly recommended, obviously for full HD capture. And finally, across the top, we have a nice LCD screen across the top panel here with your shutter button and other features and functions here. Your standard hot shoe mount adapter and your dial here to switch between different modes. Now the dial is locked. In order to turn it, you have to press this little button at the top and then turn at the same time. And that stops you accidentally moving this dial while shooting. Otherwise, it's pretty standard across the EOS range. Looks and feels the same. What's really changed, as I said, is what's on the inside, which we'll look at shortly. Although it has a polycarbonate body, the Canon 70D feels solid and durable. It doesn't creak or squeak when it's squeezed, and it has seals to prevent the ingress of dust and moisture. The grip is also broad and deep, with a well-textured covering giving a good grip in the hand. From initial use, I found that the Canon 70D's capacitive touchscreen is very responsive, reacting to the touch of a finger and not requiring a double touch or a firm press. One downside to a touchscreen, however, is that it is inevitably soon covered in fingerprints, and this can obscure the view. However, it appears that it doesn't suffer adversely from reflections and ghosting, though not surprisingly I did have to increase the screen's brightness when using the camera outdoors on a bright day. Thanks to the increased speed of the Canon 70D's Live View AF system, its touch shutter mode should also be extremely helpful when shooting at unusual angles, because the AF point can be set, the lens focused, and the shutter tripped with just a single touch of the finger on the subject in the LCD screen. Being a DSLR, the Canon 70D has an optical viewfinder. This is nice and bright and covers 98% of the frame. Like the Canon 7D, the Canon 70D has an intelligent viewfinder which has an electronic overlay that displays settings. 3 new icons at the top of the viewfinder indicate the AF point selection mode, and these graphics quickly and easily convey which option is active. The mode is changed by pressing a new button just to the side of the shutter release on the Canon 70D. One press activates the system while another toggles through the selection mode options. Using the navigation buttons after the first press selects the AF point. I found it very quick and easy to use. Like the Canon 60, the Canon 70D has Wi-Fi connectivity built in. This enables you to upload images wirelessly to your computer or to Canon's cloud-based storage and sharing site, or send them to a smartphone or tablet via an app. From my initial look, feel and use of the Canon Eos 70D, my thoughts are completely positive. It takes the best bits from a range of other Canon DSLRs and brings them all together into this one very capable unit. Canon has produced what looks to be a very well-rounded camera for enthusiast photographers. It has all of the specifications that we expect, along with a few modern niceties in a body that feels well made and comfortable in the hand. I'll be testing more of the camera's individual features over the following weeks, including that new autofocus system in future videos, so keep an eye out for a future more in-depth review. Feel free to leave your thoughts and comments below. In the meantime, why not check out my channel for any related videos, and click the logo above to subscribe and be informed of when my next video is released. See you next time on IFTY's Tech Corner.